Another interesting article from MSN, and it's from BGR feed. The article is entitled India's Moonlander is Poised to Make History, and it's by Mike Weiner. And there you have the rocket ready to go into space. Liftoff. We have liftoff. With so many eyes on missions to Mars and other interesting destinations in our solar system, it might seem like making it to Earth moon is old hat. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not going to read any more of this. I'll leave a link to this in the description if you want to read the whole article. It's just complete bullshit. Basically, what it's saying is that the Chandrayaan 2 mission was blasted off from India in late July and has been orbiting the moon. And on August 20th this year, it started to land, or made preparations to land on the moon. But what really caught my eye is this sentence here, or rather the paragraph, which says, India's space agency has invested some $140 million to become the fourth country to perform a soft landing on the moon. And if the lander makes it to solid ground in one piece, it will deploy a lunar rover for scientific observations of the lunar surface. One of the mission's primary goals is to study the presence of water on the moon, which could become a vital source for future missions. I mean, for one thing, the moon is not a solid object. It's not terra firma. You can't land on it. Nobody can walk on the moon. Secondly, this figure of $140 million caught my eye. And if you do some conversions, the exchange rate, today's $1 is equal to 71.98 Indian rupees. And when you punch in the numbers, that's 10,077,200,000 Indian rupees, which is a lot of money for the Indians. There's over 1 billion Indian people, or so they say. So that money could feed a lot of Indian people, surely. Why would they want to waste all that money on space fantasy? I just don't get it. Also, funnily enough, the $140 million budget is a week's budget of NASA. Like, if it's 20 million a day, that's a week's worth of money from NASA. So I'm just wondering if NASA pays the Indians to do this shit. You never know, do you? Anyway, it just saddens me that a country like India would play along with this space bullshit story.